Have you ever put on a song and just felt your entire mood change? It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Well, today we're going to dig into the science behind exactly why music has such a powerful grip on our emotions. Let's dive in.
It's a great question. You've got one playlist that gets you hyped for a game, and another that's perfect for when you just need to chill. How can a bunch of sounds have that much power? Turns out, the answer is this really cool mix of brain chemistry, your body's own rhythm, and your personal memories.
Okay, so our first stop is your brain. We're going to look at what's actually happening on a chemical level the very second those sound waves hit your ears. It's kind of like a friendly little hack. So this is the most direct link right here. The moment you hear that perfect chord or that beat drops in a song you absolutely love, your brain gives you this little reward. It's a real chemical reaction, and that chemical is called dopamine.
You can basically think of dopamine as your brain's, "Hey, good job," or "Yes, more of this" signal. You get a little rush of it when you eat your favorite food or finally beat a tough level in a video game. Music is just one of the absolute coolest ways to trigger this whole pleasure response, and that's what makes us feel so good so fast.
What's really wild is just how simple the process is when you break it down. Sound is really just vibrations in the air. Those vibrations travel into your brain processes them, and if it recognizes a pattern it likes, boom, you get that dose of the feel-good chemical, and suddenly you're in a better mood.
But it's not just about what's happening in your head. Music has a physical effect on your entire body. We all have this sort of internal clock, a natural rhythm, and believe it or not, music can totally take it over.
This whole process has a really cool name: entrainment. It's kind of like your body's secret superpower. Without you even noticing, your heart rate will literally start to speed up or slow down to match the tempo of whatever song you're listening to. It's this deep, physical connection to sound. And the effect is super direct. You put on a song with a fast beat, and it physically gets your heart pumping. You feel more excited, more energized, which is perfect for sports or working out. On the flip side, a slow, steady rhythm does the exact opposite. It actually lowers your heart rate, which helps you feel calm, relaxed, and focused. Okay, so if our brains and our bodies are basically wired to react to music, how do musicians actually use that? Well, it's like they have this secret code, a whole set of tools they use to steer our emotions exactly where they want them to go.
One of the biggest tricks in their toolbox is the choice between major and minor keys. Songs that are in a major key use a specific pattern of notes that our brains just hear as bright, happy, and triumphant. But if you just change that pattern slightly into a minor key, suddenly the music sounds serious, emotional, or even a little bit sad.
And it's not just the key, right? The melody itself, the actual sequence of notes tells its own story. High notes often feel light and cheerful. Low notes feel heavier, more serious. And when a melody climbs higher and higher, you can feel the tension building, and when it finally falls back down, it's like a sense of relief.
Another huge tool in this secret code is pure power, how loud or soft the music gets. Composers are absolute masters at controlling this, and they have a special word for it: dynamics.
Just think about it for a second. A loud, booming part of a song can feel incredibly epic and powerful, but a very soft, quiet part can feel really intimate and personal. A sudden blast of sound makes you jump, right? It grabs your attention. And that slow build in volume, what musicians call a crescendo, creates that amazing feeling of anticipation. So we've talked about the brain science and the composer's secret code, but there's one more massive piece to this puzzle, and that's you. Your own life, your personal experiences, are what makes certain songs so incredibly important to you.
This is just so true. You hear a song from a few years back, and bam, instantly, you're not just remembering something, you're feeling it all over again.
Our brains are just amazing at linking our emotions and memories to sounds. It's why a certain song can take you right back to a summer vacation or make you feel super nostalgic. And get this, these musical memories are often way stronger and more vivid than other types of memories we have.
Now, music isn't just a personal thing, right? It's also an incredibly powerful social tool. It's something that has brought people together for, well, pretty much all of human history.
When we're all listening together at a concert or singing along at a game, we feel this incredible shared sense of belonging. Even just sharing a playlist with a friend is like sharing a little piece of who you are. It helps us feel connected and understood.
And this connection isn't only about listening. When you actually make music, doesn't matter if it's writing a song, learning an instrument, or even just humming a tune you made up, You're finding this amazing way to express what you're feeling and build up your confidence.
So, what's next? Technology is changing everything, including how we experience music. And that's opening up some seriously wild new ways for us to connect with sound.
Think about how far we've come. We went from records and radios to having millions and millions of songs right in our pocket thanks to streaming. And the future? It's pointing towards stuff like AI that can compose music based on your exact mood, or virtual reality concerts to feel like you're right there on stage.
Which really brings us to one last fascinating question. If we understand the science of how music makes us feel, and we have the tech to create pretty much any sound imaginable, what does that mean for us? Will we one day be able to, design the perfect playlist to make ourselves feel exactly how we want to feel, anytime we want? It's a pretty amazing thing to think about.